And hello everyone. The Goof Troop, the Goofery, Mr. Money, coming with another Theros block, Mono Black, versus whatever they got. I'll keep this. I'm just a risk taker. Hello, Mr. Money. Well, hello, guy I can't pronounce the name of. Hello. Have fun. Good luck. Alright. And let's get it started. Got one piece of removal for land. I can only expect to be land flooded or have the perfect draw. I feel like that just happens. Because, it's all about deck building, right? All about deck building. We're going to have no turn one from this man. More than likely he doesn't have the land available and he's trying to get the land into his hand. Ah, my favorite combo and enough land to cast it. Nothing? Nothing? I wonder how much a foil temple is worth. Are you scared yet, buddy? Are you scared? You running for the hills? Oh my gosh, if I can do what I want to do, turn 4 Night Howler, turn 5 Grey Merchant, lifelink for 6. Oh, it'd be so amazing. I don't think I need to jump in on the Night Howler just yet. Put that down. Don't need to overextend. If he plays a creature that I don't want to see on the field, all heroes downfall said creature, unless it's the Caryatid. Omen Speaker A. When she enters the battlefield, scry 2. I don't think removing it will be efficient. Especially since I have my Night Howler, I can save it. Oh, okay. So, Night Howler. Alright. Get rid of that shit. And attack. With all creature. All creatures. I'm thinking if you guys like, I can do just about a different accent for every 2 or 3 videos until I run out of accents. Aw, come on. Why you gotta put that in there? Come on. Another one? Cool. Let's go. Oh, okay. He couldn't double block. So I feel like this is just about game. I will attack. He will let me do it because he wants to put his lady friend, the Prophet of Crufix, in. Yes, make me stronger. I'm thinking if I remove him, then he won't have a play. At least I'm hoping not. Prophet? Prophet? Do it. Make it happen. Caryatid. Ooh. Go for the beats? Go for the beats. This is frickin' frackin' ridiculous. Alright. So if he doesn't have some kind of amazingness, like a Triton Tactics thing going on, that doesn't really do everything he wanted it to. Block? Balake? Ah, Balake. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. You do what you need to, buddy. But if you don't have an answer, then I'm gonna be doing some mad damage. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 2, 4, 6, and 8, and Gray Merchant. So I'll Gray Merchant for 8, and get in for 5. Okay, that's game. Uh-huh. Yeah. Send the team. Attack with all creatures. And that should be game. He can only block 2. And yep, there it is. That was pretty quick. Blue-green, I am almost certain it's going to be the Prophet of Krufix deck. And that could be a problem because of all the flash that's involved. The Prophet really makes it difficult to remove the right creatures. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my activation package. So we got the Boon, no Disciple, maybe a Disciple? No, no Disciple, no Mogus. No Mogus, yeah. But then we can bring in all this other removal. And with the Prophet of Krufix, I'm definitely not going to want the Eberos's Emissary. Seeing as how he's going to be playing his own combat tricks, I don't need to worry about doing my own. I'll just play around it. After that, take out 4 more? Ugh. I don't even want to take out 4 more. This is a tough decision. What would I take out? Prophet deck? He wants to... Baleful Eidolon? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without the Baleful Eidolon and see what happens. I don't think I'll need it, but I do like having a 1-drop. Other than these weirdo pseudo removal type things. Let's see how this works out. I have not really thought about the Prophet deck in a while. Oh, good game, sir. Good game, good game. I will keep this. This is just about amazing. That's exactly what you want to see, except for if we could have 3 lands and no Read the Bones, that would be the ticket. So I'm just going to keep that. Would have been a snap keep, but I wasn't fast enough. Again, no turn 1 play. So yeah, we'll just bring the beats. I like to be... Oh, there's my 3rd land. Wonderful. And let's hope he plays a Voyaging Satyr. Voyaging Satyr? Aw, Caryatid. That's okay. Another... Gosh. Gosh, everyone. Gosh. Alright, so if he plays a good creature, I can... Caryatid. Okay. That means I could Read the Bones wouldn't have to worry about it. Then I would be able to get rid of one of my whips. I can see putting one on top, one on bottom, and you know, this is just too good. Just too good. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Overlord into the graveyard instead of my whip, for purposes of being able to play the whip next round and not having to worry too much about the casting cost. I don't even need any more land at this point. Another satyr. Okay. I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I feel like if I get an agent out, I can start putting the beats down. And if I don't do the Night Howler, then I at least can do the lifelink option. Excuse me, that was rude, followers. Profit? One more? Profit? Profit? Profit. There she is. It's a lot you got going on there. Nah. Okay. Yes, so I'm actually going to he would have 2, 4, 6 mana. Everything is flashable except for sorcery spells. I'm thinking putting the creatures on the field would probably be my best bet. So I'll put another agent out. I will put a tormented hero out and let him just build up his board, and I will build up my board, and everything's going to be just fine and dandy. Go ahead and play 2 of those 4 cards and then draw 1. Arbor Colossus, because it doesn't matter. I feel like that's what's coming out. The Sphinx, son of a biscuit. Okay, you go ahead and scry your 3. I just feel like the Prophet deck is not as handy as you want it to be. I mean, it has some neat tricks. That whole flash business at the beginning of their turn or at the end of my turn, that's all well and good, but it's just not what you want it to be. And with that 3/5 gone, what you got, buddy? What you got? Nothing right now? Okay. So, I could do that for 4. Just to get a creature off the field. And, or a whip. I can do the whip. Even though he's not going to be attacking, so there's really no point other than to have the devotion on the field. So I'd rather take down a creature Cast with Bestow for that. I'm willing to bet he's not running too much removal, especially since the Prophet deck is more about having creatures come out on your opponent's turn. So I'm not thinking that he's going to be playing a lot of removal. And if he does, that's, up to him. But I'm thinking that if I just keep stacking these devotions, so that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then on the next turn I'll be able to bring out the Overlord. It's kind of a good trigger. Kind of a good trigger indeed. And I don't want him to think that I'm going to be bringing out the Overlord immediately. Arbor Colossus. Okay. Well, if he does decide to attack with the Arbor Colossus, I can block it with my one agent. Ooh, 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. In retrospect, I think I should have put the whip out first. Before the agent, before the Night Howler. Before the second agent, anyway. I will be starting to lifelink here shortly. But he can... Ah. You frackin' guy. Okay, well, I'm thinking that if I put the whip out, then I'm thinking I might need to just Gray Merchant for the health, for the life. And so that would be 2, 4, 6, 7. That'll bring me up a fair bit. That'll buy me some time. So I'm going to Gray Merchant this turn. Then I might be able to sacrifice him against an attacking creature other than the Sphinx, because I can't block it flying and all that. I don't need to attack this turn. And if it was up to me, I would never attack. I would just play Gray Merchants all day, and then have him build up his forces, and then just dominate. Another Prophet. Oh, okay. Got a lot of creatures there, son. A lot of creatures. And 2 that can block my Overlord. But I think he's just going to be trying to fly overhead. I don't think he wants to send his Arbor Colossus to its death. Strictly because he knows I have another agent in hand. What do you have up your sleeve, sir? Two, 4, 6. Curse of the Swine on all of them? That was a good play. That was a good play. that was a good play. Which puts me in a tight position. But I can still make something happen. 7. So we can put the whip out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can put the agent out. And just wait. Just wait. He does have quite the board presence. I'm not expecting another Curse of the Swine, although it's not completely unlikely. I mean, he would just cast it for 1. It would be 3 to take out 1 creature. And I can't really do much otherwise. Ooh, Tormented Hero. Now what I could do is Tormented Hero. And this is what I will do. Tormented Hero. Then bring out the Overlord. And then I still have 2 for Farika's Cure in case he wants to block with somebody silly. And since he's not going to be doing much, might as well send him out. Block with the Arbor Colossus. Make him monstrous. 3. But I still lifelink for 6. No, I don't, because when he becomes monstrous, destroys target creature with flying. That was a lapse of concentration. So I guess I won't be lifelinking today, but I do thank you for your time. Oh, this isn't looking so good at all. You know what? I should have done the Farika's Cure on the Voyaging Satyr. That could have prevented him, and actually would have prevented him from becoming monstrous. Mistakes. Mistakes are just made in every sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy. Just get rid of him. Really should have done that last turn. Whoopsie daisy. But then again, I mean, he could have tapped the Satyr to... Well, yeah, if I would have done it before I brought out the Overlord, then... Now, what can I do here? I could... Hero's Downfall. And... that would take this guy out. Send my 7 Harpies and 6 will get through. I think that's the play. Couldn't have come at a better time. All of these cards. Go team, go! And he can only block one, unless he plays another... Well, he couldn't play an Arbor Colossus, but he could play a Prognostic Sphinx. And he'll block 2. Good show. Good show, old chap. And that's what I have. And I have no creatures in the graveyard. Wah, wah, wah. This is one of those to the 9s match. Oh. Good thing I have another one. Oh my gosh. I don't think he would try and attack with any other creature other than the Prognostic Sphinx. Yes, because they have pseudo-vigilance. So he's going to scry for 3, and if he doesn't like those, he's going to scry for 3 more. But I am really glad that I still have this other whip. That's really going to help me. It's really going to help me indeed. But the matchup would be he would just send a 2-drop, like his Prophet, to get my Agent. And then he has these to block the flyers. He has this and the other Prophet to get a Boar, or my Tormented Hero. I am still going to be lifelinking for him. I mean, there's no other choice other than to run these Harpies out and then put the rest on defense. I'm still gaining the 5, and he's still blocking for 2. Do. 3 get through. And back on defense. Now, the only thing that would help me would be another Oherent Overlord. I can't really think of anything that would help me other than perhaps a Hero's Downfall. To tap one of his Prognostic Sphinx, because he would want to do the discard to protect it, but then that would leave him vulnerable for the other attack. So I really need the Oherent Overlord. I cast him, sacrifice him at the beginning of my next turn, and then bring him back out with the whip. So let's hope that happens for me. Arbor Colossus. Another... Man, what's this guy trying to do to me? If I play Viper's Kiss on my Tormented Hero... Well, I guess let's do the math. We have 4, 7, 8, 9. And if I tap one of these guys, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 is definitely getting through. And I think that might be the ticket. We're gonna, if he tries it, we're gonna discard, 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 discard. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like just sticking on defense might be the best option. I can block his sphinxes with my harpies. Oh yeah, top decking a gray merchant would also be a win condition. Because I would have the amount necessary. I feel like if I just stall, I would be able to pull through. So I will do just that. He's going to be doing 2 damage, so I will cancel that out by sending out 2 harpies. Leave one back for the next turn so I can block a couple more damage. But I really just need to top deck a Gray Merchant here. I think that'll get me out of this bind I'm in. I mean, yeah, the Prophet of Krufix deck is pretty fun. I feel like this black deck is pretty fun, especially when you do get something big into the graveyard, you bring him out. It just is like a real surpriser because it's pretty much saying that your Whip of Erebos extends your hand to your graveyard, as long as there's creatures in it. If not, then there's just a graveyard. So everything cancels. And he untaps everything. Gee willikers, I definitely need... Oh, here we go. Well, this leads me for a Gray Merchant. I want the Gray Merchant. No, I want the Gray Merchant. This isn't gonna... 1, 2, 3... That's not gonna help me. Gray Merchant. Darn. Put him on the field. And, I'll send 2 boars to lifelink just so I can gain the 4. I really don't have any other choice, especially since he's going to be doing 12 damage this next turn. And the only way that I could get out of this would be to do another Gray Merchant. I mean, without the Gray Merchant or the Inherent Overlord, I don't think I can pull out of this, but this is one of those long-winded games. So yeah, I gain the 2. I can block one of these guys with my Harpy. And that'll prevent 3, add 1. And that's really... It seems like that's all he's got going on for him. Even though he's going to be scrying through half of his deck with this attack. Oh, this is going to take a minute. This is going to take a real minute. Not none of those fake minutes where it's 30 seconds or 30 minutes. This is going to take 60 full seconds of his life. He's looking for this magical, wonderful card that's going to save him. Magical, wonderful. Maybe he's looking for another Curse of the Swine. That could be what he's got going on. I mean, let's just hop into the chat window. On top, he found the card on the second attempt. So it looks like if I don't top deck a Gray Merchant in the next 2 turns, that could be game for me. And not in the good way. In the I lose way. Blocky block. Cancel out 3. I'm still taking 6, 8. But then add 1 for the 7. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have to attack with my boars to gain 4. Unless he plays something just strictly amazing right here. Arbor Colossus. That's not what I wanted. Let's see what we got. Gray Merchant? That's not a Gray Merchant. Alright, well then, we're gonna send these 2 guys. And you know what? 2, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do these. We'll do these to gain the 6, because I can't stop any of these guys. I feel like if he just attacks with everyone, that might be it. Arbor Colossus is... Oh, really? Biden? And he's gonna draw all these cards? What you got, buddy? Just the flyers? Okay. And then you're gonna draw 4 cards. That's just gonna be amazing. And you're looking for your Voyager's End, are you not? Voyager's End, so that you can put some of these fucks back in my hand, and I can't... Gray Merchant ya? Gray Merchant ya? Chinchilla? What you got? On top, on top, on top, on top? On bottom, on top, on bottom, on top, on top. On top, on top, on top. More on top, or are you going to be tricksy? Put 1 on bottom. There's nothing I can do about it. So it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And 4 cards. So we're just going to yield into the end of turn. Gray Merchant for the win! Gray Merchant for the win! 35 cards, and I've only scryed so many to the bottom. I do have 1 Gray Merchant left. Anything but is going to be fail. You know what? We'll play it out. We will play it out. We'll play it out. We will play it out. I feel like this is gonna make or break. Might be a little too late. The Overlord or the Gray Merchant. Maybe this will buy me 1 more turn in order to... one or 2 more turns in order to pull out the win. I won't be able to attack him directly. I mean, he does have 5 things that can block my flyers and 5 cards in hand. Horizon Chimera. He has quite the board presence. I feel like now is the time for him to really... Ah, come on. He's going to be gaining all of these cards whenever he deals the damage. But he won't be dealing. I'm going to be blocking him. I'm going to be gaining life, and unless he's got another Artisan Sorrow or Fade into Antiquity. And if he does, then I lost. But he might have only put 1 in. But then again, he has searched through his entire deck by now. Really? No attacks? Okay, so Overlord and cast with Bestow, because I have nothing better to do. Get rid of one of your non-flyers, would you please? Because I know that's what you want to do. Non-flyer, non-flyer, non-flyer. Sylvian? I mean, you don't have all that mana, so I wouldn't. Maybe a Prophet. Maybe the Omen Speaker. Maybe he's going to Voyager's End. There it is. Really doesn't save him, though. So, 5. 5, 6. I need 4 for the Overlord. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this will, like, buy me a couple more rounds there. Okay. Well, okay, let's do the math real quick. Let's do the math. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to be sending in 8 and 9. I mean, I have to attack with this guy. Lifelink, because I just gotta, except for 2, 4. Yeah, he can't do the trick where he did a minute ago. And that's just what I got. This is dragging on. I really just hope I get a Gray Merchant. Come on, Gray Merchant. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I send all 16, I mean, that'll be game, right? Blocks 5, I do 11. He can't get past any of my blockers now. Unless he attacks with 5. He does have that one that does trample. Hit us, trample. Monstrous to take out one of my harpies. Yeah. Oh no, not one of my harpies. You don't get trample from that, so it's okay. What you gonna do, buddy? Or just prolonging the inevitable. I think the top decking O'Haran Overlord was just business, but this is dragging out. Oh my gosh. He's sending the team. I don't know why he would send the Prophet, especially if I have a competent blocker. 6/6. Yeah. I mean, lifelink for 6 isn't so bad. I mean, without the flyers on the field, I had nothing going for me, and I've sifted through almost every part. I mean, it just literally is Gray Merchant for the win. Because he untaps all these motherfuckers and... Yeah. So blocks, 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 blocks. And lifelink. Lifelink a whole bunch. Which makes the race that much more crappity. I definitely don't want him to draw a card right now. Especially since I'm sure he puts it on the top. Yeah. So, lifelink for all this stuff. Ooh, whoa, hey. Malfunction much. But yeah, if I don't let him draw a card, then that buys me some of a turn. I feel like I'm literally just stalling. Hey, that's the game. All right. 2, 4, 6, 7. How about that? Unless he can just magically gain life, and in that case, I should have played the agent first. Blah. Hey. Damn good game. Yes, I was waiting. Well, thanks, Lantos. I do thank you for your epic amount of struggle. Draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. Farika's wouldn't have done it. Where's that other Grays? Grays Merchants? Nowhere. Nowhere to be seen, probably all the way at the bottom. Okay. Well, I thank you guys for watching. This was a ridiculously long match, and thank you for sticking through it. Enjoy your evening.